Hello and good evening, everyone. Welcome to this stream. I am here with Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hello, everybody, and Adam, and cheers for having me on your channel, Adam, because I know I'm an honoured guest.
Of course, as always. And we're going to be talking today about something that's been happening right under our noses. We're a bit late to the party on this one, but it's
For good reason, Adam. We don't go scouring the internet for children's videos, so it's probably a good thing.
Yeah, but it's crazy now that we found out about it. And this, for anyone who's not aware, we're talking about the Elsagate thing, which is like videos that it was all to do with the YouTube Kids app, and these videos that were put up.
You want to put a link? Sorry to interrupt, Adam. Because people who are coming in haven't got a clue what we're talking about. It's difficult because it took me a little bit of time to get my head around it. So, is there any way we can post a quick video so that people can...
Well, then people will go and watch the video. We'll try and explain it. It's like kids' videos that they'd found some kind of way of how the algorithm worked, but these videos were really disturbing. With kind of weird, because they were bright, colourful, and the titles they put in, they went through the kids app, and these videos were getting like tens of millions of views before people realised about this. And this happened like last year. YouTube found out about it, and they cracked down on quite a lot of the channels that were showing the disturbing content aimed at children. But there's still, even to this day, there's still some really weird shit up on YouTube that's sort of inspired by this whole thing. And I'm not normally one for like conspiracy theories and that sort of thing, but the motives that they say are behind this is either it's like a way of child pornographers to communicate with each other, or they say they worked out like how to use the system to get, because these videos are getting like PewDiePie numbers of views on them.
Yeah, millions of views. I don't know whether it's a way of YouTube being sort of manipulated, but if we can just briefly explain some of the disturbing elements that are in some of these videos. They're usually about 10-minute long cartoon type videos, and some of them portray sexual acts and also like eating. I'm sorry to be disgusting, but there's another way to describe it.
It's true, yeah. I know what you're going to say.
Eating feces, a character will eat the feces of another character. And there's like bondage stuff, there's violence.
Urine drinking.
There's even rape in some of them, isn't there?
Yeah, bondage, rape, slavery.
Sorry, there's an echo on my mic. I've got the volume turned right down in front of me, so...
Hold on, it might be on my OBS.
Sorry guys, we'll sort it out. It's usually Adam. It's usually his fault.
I've got the desktop audio down. Let's see if that's a bit better.
Can we have... Guys, can you just let us know if I sound as well as I could do? Is the echo gone?
I think it might just be my computer is a bit. In fact,
yeah, it's okay
where my
now.
headphones are.
It's okay. And hi, Chris, by the way.
Okay, all right. Chris has said it's better. Yeah. Okay, good. Hopefully, you can still hear Andy clearly though, but with less of an echo. So yeah, this is a really...
Echo's still on.
Hold on, I'm just getting my headphones. Hopefully that'll fix the problem.
Yeah, usually we get. In fact, we've not been using Discord for a while, have we? Because we're
right.
For
Hello.
a spell of using that because the sound quality was better, wasn't it?
Oh.
But well, can you hear me?
Hello, Andy.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now I can. These headphones don't seem to be working. That's not very good.
It's too low now.
Right, 1 second.
Oh, guys, I apologise for amateurish production.
Yeah, sorry. Once we get into this, it's going to be fantastic. Just bear with us a second.
Yeah.
Just, guys, I'll keep yapping and just give us a shout as to when echo is gone for me. So it's just about volume now. Whatever Adam's Whatever headphones Adam put in there did something to the sound volume. Sounds better now, so you just want to leave it as it is for the time being, Adam? I think we're okay.
Yeah, I've got headphones on now, but it sounds...
I can't hear you now, though.
You can't hear me?
No, it's dead muffled.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, hold on.
Sounds like talking with about 8 towels in front of your mouth.
Hold on.
We'll get there in the end.
Right, third set of headphones. How's that?
No, you've cut out. What the fuck are you doing, man?
Can you hear me now? Hello?
I can just... there's no volume at all.
I have to just go without headphones because it doesn't seem to be working. Hopefully your echo's not going to be too bad.
Right, okay. Guys, give us another kind of idea as to what it's like at the minute.
But anyway, so yeah, this stuff has been going on. Like, it was last year, it's like the most popular videos on YouTube.
Yeah, it's I thought you guys were professionals. No one said that. Elsagate. We certainly didn't.
No, far from it.
Yeah, maybe we could. We'll have to get this sorted for next time. There's a lot of elements about this particular Elsagate. Elsa is a character off Frozen, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
I apologise for not knowing, but I've never watched that movie. It's just slightly echoey, right? I don't think we're going to be able to get rid of that, Paul. I apologise.
Yeah, sorry about that. We'll try and not raise our voices too much.
Yeah, I think next time we'll do Discord if we can get that working. It's usually a bit better if the connection's okay. But there's a number of disturbing things about this. Number one, the obvious one is who's producing these videos. Number two, what's the purpose of them? Number three, YouTube is allowing, or was allowing these videos to sort of happen, which you might not necessarily be able to blame YouTube, but their algorithms allowed these people to quite cleverly manipulate their censorship, if you will, and allow these really bad videos. I mean, I don't want to harp on about my channel getting deleted too much, but there is a parallel. My channel was deleted because apparently I was harassing and bullying a sex offender, but yet these videos were allowed to... I mean, it's a different thing, but it just shows how fundamentally flawed YouTube is as a sort of censorship, doesn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's messed up that, like... But this has gone under the rug at YouTube, because this probably has a lot more to do with why they've become so strict on stamping out any videos. Because this is a huge embarrassment, I would think. I'm surprised that the media didn't make more of this. I mean, the YouTube's Kids app should have been shut down when this came to light. This is ridiculous. You can't be showing this stuff to children. I said before, like they actually found it, like there was some really bad stuff up before. Now there's like stuff slipping through the cracks that's still managing to mess with their algorithms. There was those couple of videos I sent you, and these videos have got hundreds of thousands of views, but like 65 likes, and it's all so suspicious.
In one of the videos that they came up with that solution, because there's some of them that have had millions of views, but only like tens, maybe 100 comments, which is obviously a proportion. But what they're saying is, the reason that that's happening potentially is because children, very, very young children, are watching these videos, and their videos are being put on like an auto playlist by the parents or whatever. So obviously these children are watching these videos, YouTube algorithms will select them, but because the kids they're not interacting with the videos, they're not going to press like and they're not going to comment on them, which is why they've got millions of views, potentially why they've got millions of views, but no likes and comments. You get me?
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it's kids. But then when you do look at the comments, and that's something worth discussing as well, there's some really odd things going down there. It looks like
fucking weird.
Well, it looks like what should be gibberish written on some of the things, but if you take out like the gibberish, then you're left with some quite like conspicuous sentences and things.
It's very, very strange. And what I find even more strange, well, you look at the comments in some of these videos, some of these disturbing ones where, I think one of the ones that the first one I watched was just a video about bright colours and toys and colours. And then animals were introduced, these toy animals, and these toy animals started urinating different colours into different coloured buckets. And I was like, this is a bit strange. And then it got creepy. I'm thinking, why does the children need to see this? And I'd look in the comment section, and I'd press on the person that made the comment that was something along the lines of, this is great, teaching children colours. And it was like another channel that had been created with the same type of videos that had like thousands of views and hundreds of subscribers. I'm thinking, it's like a paedophile ring within YouTube videos. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, and the fact that stuff still exists there, like at the moment, there's something so sinister going on with it.
Did you listen to the bit? There was like a psychologist or some kind of doctor anyway that was commenting on the videos themselves, and she came to a conclusion, well, a hypothesis that the people making the videos are very angry, sinister child molesters, or if they're not child molesters, the people that want to do it. Now that would seem like an obvious thing to say, but the thing that's disturbing to me is they're quite professionally made, aren't they?
Well, it's like they follow a pattern almost. Like if you watch any of the live action ones, and in fact even the animated ones, they all seem to use the same 5 characters: Spider-Man, Hulk, that weird Joker guy, Elsa, and like some kind of wicked witch. And they
Did you say the Joker as well?
Yeah, the Joker, but they call him the Maleficent Joker or something, don't they? Like you see the guy in that mask, and he's so creepy, man. Like that's scarier than horror movies. That's like.
Did you see the live action Spider-Man one where Spider-Man's like eating? I'm sorry to come out with this, guy, but there's no other way of putting it. Spider-Man had his head in between the arse cheeks of the Hulk and seemed to be digesting what may have been coming out of his bum.
Jesus Christ.
I initially thought that it was like a parody video, it was just a silly video, but it was along the same lines that these other cartoons were made. Just to sort of clarify to everybody listening, some of the videos are like live action stop motion animation movie. Am I getting that right?
Well, I don't know what you mean, because the stop motion animation and live action are 2 different things.
Alright, well, some of them seem to be stop motion animation.
What, like the clay model ones?
There was like the ones with the cars and things like that.
Yeah.
So, and some of them, I suppose what I'm getting at is, it was all cartoon form, and then you've got like live action ones. So really, you've got these type of videos being made in every form that you can imagine. Some are cartoons, some are like stop motion animation, some of them are live action with actors.
Yeah, that's creepy though. And the women in those, their faces aren't covered, so some people must know who they are in real life. Surely they.
This is another thing that got me wondering, who are these people that are participating in the videos? Initially I thought they're all in on it, but what it could be, if you're somebody that's like an out-of-work actor or somebody desperate for a bit of cash or a model or something, if you get told by a bunch of people, we're doing this parody video on YouTube, it's going to be really funny, and it's just to take the piss, they're not necessarily going to know what it's about. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
That was what I was hoping it was, because you have some really pretty girls in some of the videos.
Well, yeah, I don't know if well, I guess the actors. Well, in fact, did you watch any of the H3 videos on it?
Don't think I did.
He talked about like these guys. They used to do really terrible pranks. They're called I think Lee and Ethan Bradbury, and they used to do really like awful pranks, like going into a black neighborhood and insulting the guys and stuff. But they saw like how popular these videos became, and they started doing their own live action videos. And these are guys, like, people are aware of who they are. They used to have like a channel that did something different, and even they filmed it in like a YouTuber who had his YouTube Play Award on the wall, like a guy who had 100,000 subs. It's like that these sort of big YouTubers saw an opportunity and started making these videos, and they're fucked up. Like they're bordering on gay porn and normal porn, like were like sort of advocating like molesting and stuff. Like it was super weird.
Yeah, it's pretty out there.
But those videos, like, the more wrong they are as well, the more views they get, and they're getting like hundreds of millions of views, and it's sickening. And this has been going on in front of our faces, and it's still going on. How is this allowed to be happening?
Well, they seem to have. I was sort of thinking that YouTube's in on it. That was my initial thought.
Well, it might just be the monetary side, though, because they're like, well, they're getting 100 million views. That's going to bring us a huge cut of money.
Well, exactly. They're going to be less discriminatory when it comes to people with millions of views. But obviously, there's a line that they can't cross because people are nuts. But it just seems very odd, because when I was talking to Base Sharman after my channel got taken down, he was saying that some of the videos that he did about serial killers were taken down for harassment and bullying. This is obvious. The videos that are being made about Chris Chan by what's the name, Gino Samuels?
Yeah, Gino Samuel, yeah.
We really like them videos, don't we?
Because, they were fantastic, yeah.
They were brilliant, weren't they? We're both into the Chris Chan story. We both find it interesting. And he did a really good, like, 45-minute documentary.
It wasn't against Chris either, though. I'd say, if anything, it definitely made me feel more sympathetic towards Chris. I mean, it went really deep into his life, but then you're like, wow, people have really taken advantage of this guy.
Well, that's what I was getting at, really. It was like, it wasn't done in any kind of bullying or harassing way. It was simply putting a story across that wasn't biased. It was telling it how it is, but yet YouTube view it as harassment and bullying. Now, I don't know why their algorithms think that it is, but yet these videos were allowed to be published for maybe years. And if they've amounted millions and millions of views, there is something seriously wrong with YouTube as a whole. Now, you want to call it dodgy algorithms and naive programming or whatever, it's irrelevant. The fact is, they fucked up big time, YouTube, and they should be held accountable, but they're not. Why not? They should be fined millions of pounds.
Yeah, but it's still, I mean, you can still see that channel, that live action channel, Webs and Tiaras. They've still got stuff up. They've still got a video up that's titled Spider-Man and Elsa Drink from the Toilet. But it's age restricted, that video, I noticed. But they've still got other videos that aren't age restricted at all. They're not as weird as that, but they're still, if these people are uploading drink from the toilet videos, and then they make loads of other normal videos, and those videos, they've only started uploading again in the last few months, and some of those videos have got like 8 million views on them already. So
can I just Dan Arno in the chat that he said he can't believe YouTube haven't blocked these videos. Most of them have been blocked now because they were made aware, and someone had, basically enough people got together and said, what the fuck are you playing at? And most of them were taken down. But what sort of disturbs me is that it was it was allowed to be, these videos were out there and amassed millions of views without them even realising it. But yet, videos about Chris Chan and Lorne Armstrong are immediately taken down. What the fuck is going on? You're not. I suppose it could be that no one reported the videos because they weren't aware of it.
Well,
I mean, that's one theory.
Yeah, I mean, how did they amass so many millions of views without people making a huge fuss about it?
Well, there's another element to this story as well, which we may go off topic a little bit, but I'll leave it up to yourself to decide if we do or not, is dodgy parenting. Parents that stick the kids in front of a tablet or a laptop to keep them entertained.
Well, yeah, that is the problem.
Here and there isn't bad, but if that is how you parent children, then you're a bad parent.
Well, that is part of the problem. But as a parent, you're not going to sit down and watch a whole thing. Like, you watch the beginning of Peppa Pig and then you let your kid watch it. That's fine, isn't it? But the trouble is with these videos, they were like quite cleverly made. A lot of them. I don't know if cleverly is the right word, but like surreptitiously made, like so that they would start out for the first couple of minutes quite normal and innocent, and then after that they would turn to something more darker. And there's all sorts of weird shit, like loads of it, like injections and
everything that you can imagine that is disturbing with regard to children. It's contained within those videos. You've got, just to sort of let people know, it doesn't even feel me comfortable saying it. You've got rape, murder, assault, I don't know what it's called, but eating each other's feces.
Scatological.
Yeah, you've got like sort of minor sort of thing. So in instance, you've got like nightclubs. These kids and characters go into nightclubs, and then it turns into a strip club. Then it turns into like slavery. Then you've got like child trafficking in it. Everything that you can imagine is contained within these videos. It's quite clear to me what the goal is, because, and it makes me wonder what damage has been done. It seems to me from, I can't be sure, but the purpose of it seems to be, it's like a mass conspiracy to get young children to brainwash them, because they've got all these bright colours and these characters, and they're making them do things, and most of these kids will be at an age where their brains are highly susceptible to stimuli like this.
Well, it normalises these behaviours as well.
Yes,
that's the problem. Like, if kids start seeing this stuff like violence and you know, molestation at a young age, it's going to normalise it, and this is why it's so worrying, like, because these things got hundreds of millions of views. The more weird they were, the more people that watched them. Fuck, like, it's just insane that this, and it's still not being stamped out completely. I think, like, these people, the live action people, the Webs and Tiaras Toy Monster compilation people, they should not be allowed back after some of the videos they've previously made that have been taken down. Like, I think their channel was taken down, and now they've put it back up, and they're putting videos up again. But they're just not going quite as far wild as they were before.
Well, it's like I said, it's YouTube is a fucking disgrace.
Yeah.
You've got to, from one perspective, you've got to say it's very difficult for them to police everything that goes on. But from another perspective, if it's so difficult, how can I make a video about Lorne and then it gets taken down or flagged immediately, and then they decide that it's bullying? So, can it really be that? In other words, they've got the technology, they've got the means to be as discriminatory, I can never say that word, discriminatory, is that the right word?
Yeah.
As they want to. So, I just think there's a little bit, call me paranoid, what do you think, Adam? Do you think there's a little bit more to it than they simply miss these videos, or is there a darker...
There's something very dark, and there's something very sinister, very dark about these videos, and I don't quite understand it. Like, I have to admit, I did a little bit of investigating into the comment sections. I went on one of them Webs and Tiara videos on like one of the most popular ones. Then I went through the comments and it's mostly just gibberish, but then there was like this huge line, a block of text in Arabic. So I put it in Google Translate, and it was like at the top of the comments, it just said a girl's name. Like the first comment before the thread just said a girl's name, and then there was loads of gibberish, and then there was this block of text in Arabic. So I put it in Google Translate, and then it came out like, "Come to the palace, I will be good." It didn't really make much sense, but that might have been Google Translate, or it might have been meant to be that way. That it's like, "Come to the palace, I have feeling, we'll come get you, we'll be good, we have feeling for each other." And I was like, what the fuck is going on in that comment section? Like, like I said, I'm normally quite skeptical. But there is something very weird going on in the comment sections of those videos.
Well, obviously there is the suggestion that it's a way of these paedophile rings communicating with each other. One might suggest that if it's a little bit too elaborate for them to be communicating this way, obviously fucking seedy videos regarding children, but then again, it's kind of a bit of a two fingers up to everybody, isn't it, if they do it that way. I think it's a bit of both. I think that it is a way these people communicating in the comment section, but the purpose of these videos is to brainwash kids. There's no other explanation.
Do you think the motive, though, like, do you think they're just doing this being so shocking because it's what gets so many views? Because kids in general are curious about things like poop and weeing, or do you think they are trying to brainwash these kids so that they think those behaviours are normal? I mean, is it some kind of paedophile, like, and you call me a tinfoil hat wearer or whatever, but is it like some kind of paedophile Illuminati, like mass trying to go into children's minds and normalise disgusting behaviours?
I don't know. It's like, I hope it isn't as sinister as what I think it is, but it seems to me that, you got to remember, right, whoever's made, this is the most disturbing part about it, whoever is doing this are very clever. They are totally intelligent in the ways of, like, psychological manipulation. They are very intelligent with regard to promoting YouTube videos, the way their algorithms work, what stimulates children. So they're very intelligent people, and that makes it all the more scary. So if they are very intelligent people, I would suggest that it's a grand plan from a group. It's not fucking Billy and Bernie in the fucking bedroom stuffing a KFC down the throat and trying to come up with a plan, is it? It's a group of people, intelligent people, that have all got together that know their shit, no pun intended. And that suggests to me that there's a bigger power at work here. So in other words, it's a group of people that are trying to desensitise or whatever, brainwash a whole generation of children on a global scale.
But for what purpose? That's really fucking scary.
To make children easier targets. And to twist the world in a way that they want it to be. They want these children. It sounds ludicrous as I'm saying it, and some people, quite right, might think we're a load of bollocks. He's too paranoid. But then again, think about child trafficking. Surely there's people going child trafficking. Surely there's not people that evil to sell children just into slavery. But it's happening now.
Yeah.
On a global scale. Hundreds of thousands of people and children. It's fucking, you've got to wake up and smell the roses. It's fucking scary, but it's true.
Yeah, but that's like child trafficking tends to happen in countries with, like, maybe that aren't first world so much or have less stringent laws. So
what makes you say that?
Well, do you think there's much child trafficking in England or in the UK?
Yeah, not as much, but it does happen. It's usually it happens in the UK, and this isn't me being racist. This is a fact. It happens within the UK from generally people that are not originally from the UK that operate in the UK. I think we're buffering.
But videos like brainwashing kids, though, this is like some Black Mirror shit. This is like futuristic, like it's scary that these people have found a way to beat the algorithms and at the same time serve this sort of sickening purpose.
It's very, very disturbing. It's disturbing on so many levels, isn't it? Because it's like you don't want to believe that people are that evil to do those kinds of things to children. But we know that it happens.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe that these people are that intelligent, but clearly they are. And you also don't want to believe that these people have got the means to do what they want to do, but clearly they do.
But you look at these videos as well, like the live action ones, they've got like these like flash cars in them and stuff, like they're Audi R8s, brand new ones, Bentleys that they're driving around.
Yeah, Amelia's just made a really good point and said kids shows had brainwashing before YouTube and the internet, and it's very, very true. If you look back to some of the early children's shows, some of it was pretty fucked up, but and really it's kind of wrong. Even advertisements that are generally seen as harmless, advertising toys, it's a form of brainwashing. Even advertising for adults, advertising cars and alcohol or whatever, it's all a form of brainwashing, but on certain levels. The true evil of the situation is doing it to a child in such a vulgar way when they're so vulnerable, because you're doing it
when their minds are impressionable and susceptible and malleable.
There was that, I know you couldn't get to the end of it, but there was a clip with the doctor talking about all this stuff. And the human brain isn't 100% developed until round about the age of 18. The younger you are, the more susceptible it is, because it's being rewired all the time. And it goes towards how complex human life is. Like certain animals, their brains are fully wired within a year, monkeys like within 7, humans 18. So there's so much damage that can be done. And if you look at like how much mental health problems there are in the world now, it's so complicated living as a person, as a human these days, and fuck knows what's going to happen to these kids when they grow up, because I just think they're hoping to get millions of people interested in this kind of stuff without even realising it, and they'll just turn to paedophilia and stuff like that.
But why isn't YouTube warning people that this stuff is slipping through the cracks still? Well, I guess it doesn't look good.
Because if they did that, what they are then doing is they are then saying, listen, we're fucked. We can't keep your children safe. We don't really know how to get rid of this stuff. It's a little bit like, we really are going into conspiracy. It's a bit conspiracy theory. It's a little bit like the US government coming out and saying, yeah, there are UFOs, we don't know where they're from, what they're doing, and we're totally vulnerable to them, but we thought you'd like to know. They're not going to do that, are they?
No.
It's exactly the same reason. They would basically be coming out and saying they're vulnerable, and they can't do that because it undermines their whole platform, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess so, absolutely. But then they should be like being more stringent on cracking down on these videos.
Of course it should be their number one priority, but it isn't. Listen, we don't know what YouTube are up to because their politics seem to be their own. Which, like
I wouldn't put it past them, and again, I'm being a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but I wouldn't put it past them to just let them see. They let one of them videos get like it's 16 million views, and then they go, right, we'll take it down now. We've got our money's worth out of it. I wouldn't put it past them to not go, well, these are still our one of our hugest money makers. Although I don't know, like, because I reckon a lot of those videos as well, because of the like ratios and the amount of comments, that they are view farming and sub farming, and then I don't know if they would receive the same amount of revenue.
I don't know. What exactly is Elsagate? I don't want to leave assume.
Well, Johnny Elsagate is like, it's videos that have been discovered on YouTube that beat the algorithm on the YouTube Kids app to get hundreds of millions of views, but they were quite disturbing videos. Like they could be live action or they could be animated videos, but normally always of the same few superheroes. So always Spider-Man, Elsa from Frozen, of course, that's why it's called Elsagate, the Hulk, the Joker, a weird version of the Joker that's called like Maleficent Joker or something. And then, like, normally they have, like, an evil queen or something, you know, like the from Snow White or whatever. So, the Wicked Witch or, like, I don't know, one of them type of people. And these videos, they would contain very disturbing themes. They wouldn't, like, have nudity and stuff, but they would contain very disturbing themes, including things like scatology and urination, pornography and bondage, S&M and domination and sex slavery. So it's yeah, some pretty fucked up shit. And this was on the YouTube Kids app, so kids were watching this in the millions.
Yeah, and it's kind of what they've done as well is another element that's really clever about it is because there's so many parents, and I'm not saying all parents that are bad that do this, of course they're not, because being a parent these days is probably more challenging than it's ever been, but as a sort of, to give yourself 10 minutes as a parent, and I've been in this situation, is you put a tablet on, and you put YouTube on an auto playlist, and the kids sit in front of it, and that's them done. Then you can get on with your shit, and that's them entertained for 20-30 minutes. But it's ingenious that they found a way to use that to their advantage, because it happens so much. Have you ever been in a restaurant recently, or whatever, or, you know, wherever it might be, and see McDonald's or whatever, and you've seen these children in front of these screens, and they're just so engrossed, and they found a way to use that to their advantage. And let's just say that there's a really bad parent, right, and which there you know, don't fucking condemn me for this, but let's be honest, right, there are a lot of terrible parents in the world. Is that true?
Yeah.
And a lot of those terrible parents are too thick to realise that positive attention towards your child is healthy for its development. So what they will do is they will stick the kid in front of a tablet for hours every day, and they will watch YouTube. How many children do you think throughout the world have been in that situation over the last year? Millions. For hours and hours. So the amount of children that have been exposed to this stuff.
Well, that's really they wouldn't have so many views if it wasn't, if loads of kids hadn't been watching it. That's apparently, like, that's the people that use YouTube the most is children, because, and especially adults just see the kids app, they go, yeah, that'll be fine then, that's being moderated, whack it on, and then their kids are exposed to all this fucked up stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And they can't. You know, if you were going to do it for like 20 minutes and you was a decent parent, you'd look at that screen and you'd go, oh, look at them bright coloured cars. You wouldn't think there's anything wrong with it, would you?
No, exactly. And that's the thing. Like that car video with that then turns to the farmyard animals pissing. The first few minutes it looks fine. It's just like cars from the movie Cars, but like he's bought the Matchbox toy cars of them, hasn't he? And then they go in some colours. And then it suddenly switches to farmyard animals pissing, and it's like, well, why do little kids need to watch this? Why do they need to see these animals urinating?
Well, they don't, do they?
And that's on YouTube at the moment. That's still there right now.
There's still a lot of these videos that are slipping through the cracks, but not as many, is there?
Yeah, but it's bad that there's any at all. They should get rid of it. They should fucking take themselves offline completely, YouTube, until they sorted this shit out. Demonetising people for a few swear words, and they got fucking the pedo mafia running their kids' channels.
Yeah, I mean, it just kind of ongoing theme of a lot of the videos that you've been doing recently on this channel are all kind of, a lot of them having a go at YouTube, is it fair to say?
Yeah.
And this just adds more weight to that, doesn't it? Because they really are. They really have dropped the ball. I mean, it's quite scary, really. I mean, they're throwing all this bloody YouTube extra subscription bollocks to try and get more money out of people. You know, you can't message people and things like that. The community side of it's changed. The
monetization.
That side of it's changed. Content creators, how they can get money, that's changed because a lot of them, they can't make the money that they used to. So it doesn't really support smaller creators anymore. They're incredibly strict when it comes to making videos about other people, which I find I still cannot understand why it's not acceptable to make a video about Chris Chan, but yet you can make countless videos about celebrities and whatnot, and none of it's wrong. I don't really understand.
Well, I think celebrities probably, they're not as involved in social media, though, whereas if you're making something about someone else that's on social media, they're more likely to spot it and maybe have. I don't think it was Chris Chan that personally got those videos taken down, but it was probably some white knights that thought they were protecting Christine Chan.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same with, I don't think Chris Chan had anything to do with them videos taken down either, but so it goes to, why did they get taken down, the Chris Chan videos? What was wrong with them?
I don't know. I think, like I said, I think it was just people. Like, I think Chris does have some defenders who probably go too far. Just thought, this isn't fair. We don't want people knowing about this. I think although Chris has got a lot of people that have trolled him, he's now gained a lot of people, I think, that try to protect him, who feel sympathetic towards him.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I suppose you'll always get that, won't you? But still, though.
But I mean, the whole Chris Chan thing is, it's ridiculous that those videos should be taken down when, in comparison with these completely fucked up kids videos, anyone who had any hand in making these videos should not be allowed now to upload more things. Yet they're still there, uploading things that aren't quite as wild as they were in the summer of 2017. But there's still some suspicious undercurrents with those videos they're uploading. It's very strange. Like, they eat like chocolate fondue and I don't know if that's meant to be symbolic. And they sort of stuff it into their costumes.
I think what they're doing, in my opinion, is they're taking it. They know they're clever enough to know what they can get away with, so they're pushing it as far as they can without the videos get taken down. I think.
Yeah. It's crazy that this is happening right in front of us, and YouTube aren't still doing anything about it.
It is. I mean, we'll probably come across more information as we watch more about it, because I'm only. Did you tell me about this last night or this morning?
Yesterday, sometime. Yeah,
so we've only been really aware of it for a couple of days, haven't we?
Yeah, but it's crazy how much material is out there on it already, and yet it hasn't come to our attention. Like, I feel odd that something so dark has gone past it completely.
Well, not really. I mean, there's a lot of shit on YouTube, isn't there? There's a lot of different drama and whatnot. So, it's not surprising that this has slipped through the cracks, and it sounds an inappropriate way of putting it, that. But, I mean, it seems to have dried up. In other words, the documentaries that I've come across don't seem to be very recent, like a few months ago.
I found one from this year, and he pointed out, it was the second one from those, some Ordinary Gamers, was it?
Yes.
It was the second one from him. It was just from a couple of months back, and he's pointed out it's still there. They're still uploading stuff. It's not quite as on the. A lot of their channels were deleted and banned and stuff, but there's still people uploading this shit to YouTube, and it's still some of it. It tends to sort of normally gets between 2,000 and 50,000 views, or they get millions of views. It's crazy, and this is still happening, but it's what's happening in the videos isn't as outright outrageous as it has been before, but it's still there. It's still being uploaded, and I just think, there's like something very odd going on, and like when they list the characters in there, all the characters have a defining color, and I think there's some weird complex thing they're still doing, or else why do it? Or it may be that they just worked out the algorithm to get these millions of views.
Apparently Dano's just said they even made a TED Talk about Elsagate. I'm going to watch that. That'll be interesting. Do you know what I find the most disturbing about this, right? You know, like, I believe that it's some kind of brainwashing with regard to young children. Do you agree with that, Adam?
Yeah, I think there is an element of that, and normally I wouldn't believe in that kind of thing, but in regards to this, I watched it, and this might sound like really weird, but after watching a couple of these videos for like research purposes, I just felt really drowsy, like my brain couldn't function. Yeah. But I don't know if that was maybe me just because I just couldn't comprehend like the reasons why these videos were there, and why they were so popular. It was just doing my head in. So maybe that's why I felt drowsy, or maybe it was the colours, the bright colours in the video, making me feel a bit more susceptible.
Yeah, but what you see, what's more disturbing about this is it's like a long-term plan thing, isn't it? You've got these children, generally they're with the parents, and they're watching these playlists, and these videos are coming up on their... They're getting brainwashed by them. So, they're hoping this would seem to be the strategy, if it is a form of brainwashing, to get millions of children around the world programmed in a certain way that they will want to engage in these horrific acts when they're a little bit older.
Yeah.
Or more susceptible, we're using that word a lot, to the advances of these groups for whatever way they
It's fucking so sick and twisted, man.
Exactly. But what's more disturbing, if you think about it, is because it's a long-term plan and it isn't aimed at any specific individuals or indeed any specific groups, like even ethnic groups or social, economic or whatever. It's a massive long-term plan put in place by a group of very intelligent people. The fact that they're willing to go to all this trouble to brainwash millions of people says to me that because their goals are so long-term, that... Do you understand what I'm getting at? It makes it even more disturbing because they're willing to do this, not see the immediate repercussions of it, but plan for the future 10, 20 years down the line. So it's got to be a massive organisation. Otherwise, if it's two people in the bedroom, what are they going to get out of it? Nothing.
Yeah,
because they're not going to see the benefits of it for 10, 20 years. Do you understand what I'm getting at?
Well, but I mean, in regards to the ad revenue, they're seeing the benefits right now. The thing is, they're doing something this fucked up, but we're also not focusing on the fact they're making tons of money from doing it.
No, it's not even registered with me about that, but like Amelia said, I don't think it is about the money for them. Because surely, if they're this intelligent to do that, they can make these videos without putting this crazy pedo shit in. But of course they are, the fact that they're making a lot of money from it is also something that's got to be acknowledged, because it's like, YouTube are giving these fuckers shitloads of money. Where does the money go to? What are they doing with it? They're probably, obviously, producing more videos or using it to kidnap children.
Yeah, maybe the money's going somewhere much more sinister.
I mean, it's pretty disturbing, really, isn't it? I don't think, the thing is with this, it doesn't get any worse. That's the one thing that's probably good, is that it doesn't get any worse than trying to traffic children and do things like this. There's nothing that a human can do that's conceivably more evil than decimate your own youth. It's fucking...
Well, here's another thing to consider as well. It's they illegally use Disney and Marvel characters, and DC characters, because sometimes they have Batman, like they have anyone, don't they? Like, they are illegally using all this, but normally, like, those companies would come down really hard on people using their trademarked characters. But why?
Yeah, I was thinking that as I was watching it. Why isn't that the case then?
I don't know. It's I I don't know if maybe they load it up under parody or something like that. I don't know if that would somehow get around it.
Yeah, well, there is it's obviously, you can see it in the titles of the videos of how they're getting around the algorithms. It's a bit like, you know, one of them, that Simpsons episode when they take the piss and they go, it's the family fun time, smile time, variety hour. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit like that, and it's like super fun, smiley, happy, parody. Children play Elsa, and then it mentions shit and piss in it.
Yeah.
Like
there's some really weird ones though, like Elsa becomes hairy. Elsa gets braces. Loads of odd ones like that. It's just it's almost beyond comprehension. How come these videos are even made and then played, and why? It's very sad that the world is coming to this.
I really thought we were like evolving as a species, but I think we're fucking de-evolving.
It does make you lose your faith in humanity a bit. It's like who the fuck, and the fact these people are becoming so rich whilst doing something so sinister, it's just sickening.
Well, I mean, you know, it's not the first time, and certainly won't be the last, that people get incredibly rich doing something sinister. I mean, look at Facebook.
Well, yeah, you know, that was data collecting. It's still, I mean, it's a terrible thing to do. It's not as bad as warping kids' minds.
But Facebook as a whole warps people's minds. Even Zuckerberg came out himself and said he's like creating a monster. It's like it's specifically designed to take advantage of psychological deficiencies in humans. I mean, that's a whole other topic, maybe for another video. But
yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, you said, you know, it's a shame that, you know, that something so sinister is making people money, but that's not anything new at all, is it? I mean, it happens every day in various ways.
Yeah.
You know, through businesses that, you know, like even such a thing as like soft drink companies. How many people? I mean, it almost seems, you know, you buy soda or whatever, and it's like, oh, it's only a drink of soda, but really, it does you a lot of harm. It's not good for you in the slightest. You know, fizzy drinks, and it's got no goodness in it whatsoever. And someone who drinks those on a regular basis, they're slowly killing themselves. So it's the same thing. But anyway, we're going off topic.
Yeah.
I don't think fizzy drinks are as evil as this shit, but my point is, people make money out of exploiting people.
Yeah, but it's exploiting children, and it's just so, I don't know, it's just so fucking weird, like so hard to get my head around. You watch a couple of those guys in the chat, if just go and, I don't want to give them views or anything, but you need to understand and get context. Like, go and watch this channel called Webs and Tiaras Toy Monster Compilations. There's just something so creepy about those videos. It makes me really disappointed in YouTube as a platform that this stuff is allowed to be on the same platform that I'm on. Like that. If you're on some shady little video platform and something like this happened, but this is the world's biggest video platform, and they're going around demonetizing like people who are doing no harm left, right, and center, and this shit is still out there, mind warping kids. Absolutely ridiculous. They should have like a whole team of people sent to investigate these videos and the people that make them. They should be working with like the police and the FBI or whatever to find out what's really going on.
You're right, you know, it's kind of a bit disturbing that nothing more has been done about it. It's like, surely someone, somewhere, some organisation or group, not in England because the fucking
judicial system's fucked and underfunded, but it probably is in a lot of countries, but surely there's got to be someone somewhere that can get a grip of this and investigate these motherfuckers and get to the bottom of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know how it's still being allowed to be made. These people have got their faces in it. Surely these IP addresses can't be too hard to track. They should be investigating these people. Like, there's more to it, and it needs to be stopped. This stuff shouldn't be on YouTube whatsoever, and these people should be looked into, and their motivations should be made known. And then, yeah, it's too weird just to be allowed to be on the same video platform as lots of normal. Well, I'm not saying everyone's normal. I mean, people are weird, but this is weird that affects kids.
Yeah, I mean, what more is to say about it, really? I mean, it's...
Well, just anyone in the chat who's got kids, if you put them down to watch the YouTube Kids app, just look out for these videos. Make sure you flag them and report them. Go on the Reddit page for Elsagate, because this stuff needs to be brought to the public's attention and stopped.
Is there noise going on outside where you are?
Yeah, there is. Sorry, there's some kind of party going on.
No, you don't have to apologise. I'm just wondering what it was. Is it somewhere in your block or?
No, I think it's over by the church.
All right. Should be out partying.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe I'll go out now.
It's not really related, but can I just get onto the topic of SJWs again?
Go for it.
I'm going to have to mention Star Wars though.
Oh, okay.
So I was in whenever a Star Wars related story or advertisement pops up in my feed at the moment, I do something very childish, which is slag off the last film and just call them all shit and whatnot because it's angered me so much. So every time I do that, someone always says you only hate that film because you don't like white people in movies. The point is, so many people have got it in their heads now that what I've started seeing all of a sudden, which seems to have sprung up overnight, is these people that have to mention colour and say white this and white that, and I don't understand where it's all come from. You did a video about it the other week when you was, I can't remember the title of it, Adam, where you were saying
about white male privilege.
Yeah, it's a similar thing to that. It's like, I don't remember this happening long ago, but these dickheads seem to have got on the high horse about it. It's like grievances looking for a cause. So they think I can't understand the mentality of these people, but why is this sprung up overnight? Why is it like I slag off a Star Wars film and then suddenly I'm being racist? It's fucking ludicrous. And these people, they're mentioning race and colour, and I've never even said anything like that. Basically, I said, this film's shit, it does A, B, and C, and I listed all these things. I won't go into detail. I said, it's destroyed Luke Skywalker's character, it's done this, it's done this, it's done this. And then someone said, you don't like it because you only want to see white males as the main character. What has colour got to do with anything?
Well, I don't know. People are just ridiculous sometimes. You know, in that Tana Mongu TanaCon video I made on my other channel, someone left a comment, because I was wearing my England shirt in that, and I mentioned the England match. Someone left a comment and said, why are you worrying about a football match when you should be worrying about the New World Order? I was like, what? So I just replied, oh, you must mean the New Order song World in Motion. I personally prefer It's Coming Home by the Lightning Seeds. And then I just wrote England 3 times in capitals.
Maybe they were on about the New World Order.
No, I think, yeah, he was like, why don't you talk about the New World Order? I was like, that's a bit weird. I don't normally talk about the New World Order. I'm not aware of the New World Order.
I don't think we're supposed to be. Dan Animations just said he's only been here for 2 seconds and we're already bashing The Last Jedi. That's quite funny. Yeah, I didn't want to harp on about Star Wars, but the point of it is how there seems to be this group of people that I mean, they are social justice warriors. They are. I like to say that they are grievances looking for a cause. They think that they are the doers of God's work and that they are honourable, and that if you have a disagreement with them, you are naturally a racist. It's just these people are so lacking in any wisdom. It's actually quite scary. It's like that silly bitch who was on that last the Jedi Council show. I actually showed you a few months ago when I came to visit, and she was wearing a cowboy outfit, and she was saying, "Oh, Luke, another couple of white directors directing a Star Wars movie." She's a white woman, well, white female, and she was whinging that white males had been chosen to direct some new Star Wars films, complaining about it. Do these people not fucking realise it doesn't matter? You're going to choose a black person just because he's black, even though he might be shit? Is that the solution?
Well, I don't know. I wouldn't let it get to you so much.
But it shouldn't get to me so much, but it does when what they're doing is they're ruining movies and entertainment through the fucking political agendas. Do you understand what I'm getting at? It's not the actual individuals, it's the fucking Disney that are the problem. They fucking set all this in motion.
Yeah, those bastards.
Sorry. Anyway, we don't need to talk about that anymore. Hey, well, isn't like Elsa a Disney character?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Why are they fucking getting rid of these videos for copyright?
Well, I don't know. It's very odd that they don't. I mean, maybe they're getting a cut.
A friend of mine does paints shoes for well, she doesn't do it as much anymore, but part of her job was putting Disney characters on shoes for weddings and things like that. People fucking loved it, and she couldn't get away with it because Disney tried suing her for fucking copyright. She's like painting shoes on Facebook and vlogging it, but yet Disney got hold of it and stopped her from doing it because it's like copyright, which I understand. But they can do that, but they can't sue. They can't get rid of these Elsa videos.
Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of them are gone, but I don't think any of them went due to copyright issues. I think they all went down because YouTube cracked down on a lot of the ones that disappeared. But they're still there. So surely Disney would, if they were cracking down on them at all, they'd all be gone.
Well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But, I think it just goes to show how sort of. I mean, we're in a crazy time at the minute, aren't we? Really, if you think about it, especially in England, like. But the world as well. Social media's taken over in the last 10 years. There's political upheaval. There's presidents arguing over Twitter. You know, there's girls consistently filtering photos of themselves to make themselves look pretty. There's grown men walking around with selfie fucking sticks. You know, I mean, literally, one of my burning ambitions is to beat someone to death with a wrong selfie stick. I think I'd really like to do that.
That's lovely.
It is. I mean, come on. A fucking selfie stick. I mean, I was snorkeling in Egypt and saw a turtle for the first time. I've seen a turtle before, but I've never snorkeled with a turtle before, and it was a beautiful moment.
What's snorkeling? Is that like when you touch it?
No, I wasn't touching it. I was kind of just, watching it, admiring this beautiful creature.
Just like being a voyeur sort of thing.
Yeah, and it didn't seem to mind that I was there, and it was just doing its thing, and it was great, and it was a beautiful thing. And some twat jumped in with a fucking GoPro stick and shoved the GoPro in this fucking turtle's face, and the turtle fucking swam off because it didn't like it. And I'm thinking, you twat! You know, it's like people have got to record things and
stick it on the Facebook and make themselves look great. And I'm like, could you not just enjoy the moment? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there you go. People are bastards.
Yeah. They are.
Right, well, we've been going over an hour. I think we've discussed Elsagate. I mean, guys, yeah, just keep an eye out for this stuff. It's pretty bloody scary that this is going on right in front of us. So yeah, if you got kids and you're sitting down in front of the YouTube app, just make sure you keep an eye on what they're watching.
I didn't mind Rogue One, by the way. I thought it was really good. It didn't bother me that it was like, you know, it was like an Asian guy there, a female there, and then another Asian guy there. It was all very specifically placed, but it didn't spoil the enjoyment of the movie, but they went too far with the other one. Sorry, Adam.
It's alright. Yeah, but it's enough Star Wars. But yeah, I think we've discussed Elsagate about as much as we could, so I think I'm gonna say good night. Thanks for joining me, Andrew.
And thank you for having me on your fantastic channel, Adam.
Thank you. Thanks very much. A bit of an exaggeration, but yeah, thanks for joining us, guys.
Exaggeration, actually.
Yeah, well, there you go. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been a pleasure, as always. I hope you enjoyed learning a bit about Elsagate. Probably it's not going to be the last video we do on this topic, because I think there's a lot more to be explored as we start to investigate further. So thanks for joining us, everyone. If you have enjoyed it, do remember to hit that like button, and we'll see you soon. Thanks very much. Bye.